was running a search for our new pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Equo ne credite tucri. Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and... bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony, did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy.
Well, I'll give you two guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
Something tells me Banner wasn't looking for a way to undemonify himself. Is undemonify even a word?
Find out what Banner is searching for in the Stark files, then get back here.
We got this, Sarah. I know how to handle Bruce.
He's fallen under Lilith's power. He's no longer the same man you knew.
Yeah, he's a little more exciting now.
Stark, wait! We don't know what he's planning!
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry, this time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? Huh. I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the Creepy Crew? If anyone could fight her off...
I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data.
And then kick your evil ass.
You misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard.
bet your Hydra recruiter didn't mention any of this, huh? This usually works.
Now that was something.
This should be good.
Hydra Immortalis!
A blessing.
I've been waiting for this.
Another batch of idiots coming in.
You really are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego. Let's do it. They won't know what hit him. Get the double. Precisely what I needed. How to improve the odds?
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
That'll work.
From the rift, her blade emerges.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
The light is on our side.
I owe you.
Credit where credit is due. Stark knows his technology.
Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait. We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger? Forget about that thing.
I would be more concerned about the mace.
Oh, I was going for that. But I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirit. It is no laughing matter.
I will not be defeated.
I'm saving my energy for when we need it. Whatever gets the job done.
You are too weak for this fight.
Here we go.
welcome assistance. Your time has come.
I know what my future holds.
Sure, why not?
No one can cheat death. Not even you. Oblivion opens her arms!
Did someone feel a breeze?
That will not...
They have not lost interest.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, we'll just take it easy way. This should be good.
So we're all going after that one then?
My fate is no different from yours.
They do not stand a chance. It would seem Lilith chose poorly.
I'll give it a whirl. I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers. Watch closely.
I will make this quick.
Something I've been hearing about?
I saw something like that once, centuries ago.
I'm shaking in my boots.
Lilith has made this Dread Maiden in her own twisted image.
Interesting interpretation. I would have guessed it was something out of Giger's sketchbooks. Love the effort.
That wasn't bad.
This shouldn't take long.
Well, that's interesting.
is all coming back to me.
You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you?
Fair enough.
I will not be defeated.
In case I forget, remind me to thank Banner for unleashing this thing on us. He really doesn't handle rejection well. That'll work.
I will follow your lead.
I know what my future holds.
It is time.
The old right after all.
Light will carry you onward. This shall be of great help. The advantage is mine.
This is going to hurt.
So when do the rest of us get power armor?
Uncle Tony's got your back.
You have my thanks. Not as powerful as Lilith had hoped.
I wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss. Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple. In hell.
At least you managed to grab whatever Banner was after.
Tiny victory, I guess. But I don't think Banner or his puppet master are going to give up that easily. Especially knowing what kind of stuff my father had in those files.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
Over everything!
So, Banner wants one of your father's bombs?
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's after, we could be in a world of hurt.
Whatever it is, we will never let Banner get it.
Well, I hope you're right. I wish I could have your can-do attitude right now.
If it helps, we could go through the files together. Strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now I just need to get out of this suit and put my thoughts together.
Lilith's taking more and more ground, and we're losing this.
It's your move, Tony.
Move for me.
What is the strangest spell you ever cast?
On purpose? Oh, at my cousin Ray's bachelorette party, I may have brought her favorite cartoon to life.
Go on.
She used to obsess about this old kids show with talking sea creatures, and I thought, what better time to use the Staff of One? She'll never forget this night.
What happened?
She'll never forget how her favorite cartoon characters showed up as exotic dancers. Nor will she ever forgive me.
Which one was the worst of them?
The octopus. He was Ray's favorite from the show, but he clearly did not want to be there. He was so mean to her that Ray's best friend nearly started a fight.
Oh no.
It was fine. The rest of us kept Ray company until the spell wore off. Gotta stick up for the bride, you know? Yeah, I kinda got into that.
Banner's theft of Howard Stark's research.
I have a task that could, well, use your expertise.
How's it going, boss? I'll make something great out of this. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you? This should serve our purpose.
Don't forget to write.
Allow us to assist you. I expect this to be quite impactful. So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of... I look forward to hearing how this fares in combat.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own two hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
This forge fire is something special. All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
It's got all the bells and whistles.
Always a pleasure.
Back again.
This'll make a difference.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark prompt.
You know I know magic, right?
See you around.
It's a simple question.
I mean, maybe?
Maybe how? Maybe you did see a stolen piece of one-of-a-kind gamma tech at the mysterious creepy lab?
It is possible. We were busy.
Yeah, trying to save our friend. The one you all abandoned.
No, the one we are all trying to save, along with the rest of the planet.
Banner's accelerator.
Now this from the person who saw their first light bulb a few weeks ago.
And we're done here.
What if I were to tell you that theoretically, we could use the accelerator to destroy the Parchment of Power?
I would say, theoretically, that without the Parchment of Power...
The prophecy could not come to pass.
But that is impossible.
Agreed.
This from the wizard with the talking cape, the resurrected demon hunter, the blood witch, and the queen of limbo? I'm the most boring person here.
There might be a way to return to that facility.
You never told me that.
My sword retains a memory of every portal I open, but... it is better if I show you. Each time I try to reach it, something pushes back. Like I've hit a wall.
Wall? More like pure...
evil.
A demonic energy barrier. Unlike any I felt before.
Bruce. No matter what we do, he's always one step ahead of us. And to think, he used to be the boring one.
There has to be a way through, and we have to find it.
Try explaining that to Auntie Caretaker. She just read me the riot act about putting you in danger.
You worry about the barrier. I will handle Sarah.
Parker, you're not gonna believe this. Found a pivotal piece of intel to blow the doors off Dracula's dirt.
A force field like that, powered by demonic energy, would be impassable for nearly everyone.
Nearly?
Well, the magic that created that force field was the darkest kind. Not unlike the dark energies within you.
It is good to know that you have finally found an advantage to having an inner darkness.
Oh, there are many advantages, I'm sure. This is just the one that became most apparent to me.
So what do you suggest? I go up and try to walk through the barrier?
Not yet. You will need protection.
Some sort of armor?
I don't want to say too much until I've consulted the library. We will talk soon. That barrier is not as insurmountable as it seems.
Big plans are in motion, Hunter. Everything seemed kind of hopeless until I started poking through Dad's old files, and then bingo, the old man delivered.
The man you hated?
Gives us our biggest ace in the hole. I know, the irony is not lost on me.
I guess the only way to know if this will work is to try it.
That's the spirit. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I always say. The original intention of the Gamma Accelerator was to supercharge gamma radiation. It could make a Hulk smash into a Hulk obliterate.
I see where this is going.
And who says Hulk gets all the fun? It would take just a few modifications to make it into a very potent weapon. To be honest, I think that's kind of true of everything my dad created.
So, the lab...
is on our to-do list, but right now we have something more pressing.
We need to get our hands on the Parchment of Power.
And to do that, we need Johnny Blaze to play ball. This is a good plan. I know it.
You appear to have something on your mind, Hunter. You obviously have something to say, so please say it. And make it quick, we don't have a lot of time.
We need to go back to the Hydra lab Banner was using. We need...
I don't need to hear any more. The answer is no.
Caretaker, please. It is possible we could use the Stark Gamma accelerator there to destroy the Parchment of Power.
Oh, in that case, let me make my displeasure clearer. There is no way in hell I'm letting any of you go back to that lab, especially you. My job is to keep you alive, and that's what I intend to do. This is the last I want to hear of such an ill-advised plan. When I said you needed to work better as a team last night, I didn't mean you needed to work better to come up with absurd ideas.
Listen, I'm sorry if I upset you. It was not my intention.
It's all right. It's a trying time for us. If I let anything happen to you, all of this would be worthless.
I understand. You are trying to keep me safe.
I'm trying to keep you alive. Safe and alive are two very different things. And it'll be much easier the minute you stop trying to throw yourself into danger. If you're feeling productive, maybe gather the team and use their collective resolve to stop the days from marching forward. It seems time is one of our enemies as well now.
If it was here, Autumn would show me. There must not be anything here.
Let's do this. I guess it is a tough decision.
New and improved. A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action. Our enemies are many, but we grow stronger. I feel strengthened and ready for battle. The greater the light to fight the darkness.
Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different.
New and improved. A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action. Our enemies are many, but we grow stronger.
We need any advantage we can get. I like to stay on the cutting edge. I'm always in the... Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready.
Let's give this a try. There's no way they can stand up to this. Now I'm ready to rock and roll. Itching to put this to good use. This'll make a difference.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Can't wait to try this out.
You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome. Let us twist and turn reality. These ancient techniques will have Hydra bamboozled. The enemy will surely have no answer for this.
Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
That's some...
Been looking forward to upgrading that. All right, not too shabby.
Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
Just give me a target. powerful improvement. May my enemies fall swiftly. Now this is something I can use. Let me see.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now. Can't wait to try this out.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin?
So what? Well, out with it. What did Caretaker say when you proposed breaking back into Big Bad Banner's lab to retrieve Stark's Gamma
Accelerator.
Yes, that. I cannot imagine it went well. Not well at all.
It is not like she can stop us.
Look who's fully embracing their inner rebel hunter. Be careful. Soon you will be on Caretaker's naughty list, like the rest of us.
I wish I had time to be nice, but I do not.
No, none of us do. I wish she would trust us, so we wouldn't have to go sneaking around behind her back. We deserve that, you know, to be trusted.
I think you might be asking Caretaker for a little too much. I mean, she does not even trust Stark. It was his plan she shot down.
Even an American titan of industry can be on the receiving end of Caretaker's cold shoulder. Now that I think about it, it does make me feel a little better.
Then my job here is done.
No, it's not. Wanda is still out there. She still needs our help. That's why it's imperative for you to convince Caretaker that going back to Banner's lab is in the best interest of the entire team.
You think we will encounter Wanda there?
I know we will. Now hurry along and figure out a way to make it happen. We're counting on you.
Good day, Hunter.
That's fantastic. What do you have?
Last year, a guy broke into the Central Park Zoo and tried to feed on the animals. I just got the police transcript of his interrogation. He admits to being a vampire and talks about Dracula's underwater base at the bottom of the ocean.
I don't know how to break this to you, but I helped cover that story.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Coming at me?
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
We are heading in.
one for you.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I'll give it a whirl.
We will not fail!
Now you're pissing me off.
They are hoping to wear me down.
For victory!
I am under attack.
Arm Delta on approach.
Serve her with honor.
They have not lost focus yet.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time.
The light will carry you onward.
Hey, thanks.
I will make you suffer.
Ready?
Let's try this. Ouch.
That should slow them down, but it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
Delta's on approach. I've got your back. I've got your back.
Should I be afraid?
I can handle
The history books really didn't do you justice.
You'll suffer an eye for an eye. I have no respect for mindless followers. They have no chance.
Better than I expected. That wasn't bad. This usually works.
We have a target repositioning.
It's the best I can do for you.
Whatever works. Wasn't good enough, huh? You had to get into demon worship too?
Do you know who I am? We need to help them.
Scanner's picking up reinforcements. Hydra's a hurdle. Don't waste the opportunity.
Not done with me.
Aw, look at all the big tough bad guys.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
I know what my future holds.
How about this one?
You did not think I was done, did you? Weak, even for Hydra. You are lucky to still be here. The advantage is mine.
This will happen.
Following enemy movement.
More than
The light is on our side.
I feel better already.
Your future lies in the abyss. Oblivion opens your eyes. That will not.
No one dies on my watch.
They do not seem to be a match for us. Talk while you still can. All who serve Lilith will fall.
Well, that's interesting. That will do.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. I am impressed.
Very effective.
Your deliverance is at hand. Guide my hand!
hardly a scratch.
They're finally starting to get to me.
Powerful sorcery.
Excellent. Isn't Dr. Faust's wonderful war crimes? Huh, you guys might be accessories, you know?
Stay still. That should help.
No mercy for the servant. My fate is no different from yours.
Hostiles on the move.
It gets the job done.
I fear no end.
It's nice to get away from Limbo occasionally.
I will not waste this opportunity. You were too weak for this fight.
Good one.
I always hold a grudge.
You have earned this. Your mother abandons you.
This shall be of great help.
For now.
Lilith will be embarrassed by your weakness. Feel my call.
Where'd you learn that one?
Hold the light's gift. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Wasn't bad.
Someone feel a breeze?
I've been waiting for this.
Hold still.
I see I am not the only one with a darker side.
Watch closely. You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you?
We've done it. Excellent work.
I used to run away when the world got crazy, but now I just get crazier.
Your mother may be one of the greatest challenges I have ever faced.
She is a formidable foe, but I have faith we will prevail.
I admire your conviction. What unnerves me the most is her ability to control others against their will.
You could talk to Eddie about it.
Perhaps, but I want to hear from you first. What do you think it feels like to be under Lilith's control?
I imagine it is a fuzzy, out-of-body experience, much like a half-remembered nightmare.
I remember too many nightmares already. I don't need another horrific experience kicking around in my head. You know, I have a similar ability to hypnotically charm others.
So you can control people against their will?
It is a bit taxing for me, and anyone with a strong sense of will can break free of my control. But yes, though now I wonder what my victims experience.
I wonder if you could control my mother, make her do a silly dance.
I'm sure your mother would break free of my control immediately.
Could be worth a shot.
Yes, but if you really want me to mesmerize her into dance, you should see me move these hips to a Latin beat. You surprised me with this.
Oh my god, Robbie, why are you so pumped about meeting Blaze? Word on the street is the dude's a major a-hole.
Oh, come on. He's the
Starting to feel like we're really coming together as a team. Oh my god, Robbie, why are you so pumped about meeting Blaze? Word on the street is the dude's a major a-hole.
You're...
Oh my god, Robbie, why are you...
Whatever.
I really needed that after... Seems like you can't get enough of me. I'm having fun.
Oh my god, Robbie, why are you so pumped about meeting Blaze? Word on the street is the dude's a major a-hole.
Oh, come on. He's the original spirit of vengeance and, like, my personal hero.
Almost as lame as Hank Pym being your hero.
Who's that?
An annoying, outdated boomer. Just like your boy Blaze.
Blaze is not a boomer.
Needed that. We're gonna need a new training dummy. You ended that one's career.
Sorry to bust up your equipment. Training at night always gets me in the zone.
I'm the same. Night Stalker, all the way. Gives me a chance to let go. Be myself without worrying what others might think.
Bub, I don't even know what myself is anymore. butchers at Weapon X threw my mind into a blender. Wanted to...
Whatever, Robbie. Fanboy all you want. Go get yourself...
We're really getting to know each other.
Yo, Hunter! Heard you were going on a super important mission.
Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
All right, then.
How's it going, boss? I have high expectations. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, sometimes, I even impress myself. Oh well.
Let's do this. Later.
So, does someone want to tell me what we're doing here?
We have a plan, Robbie. We just need you to wear something.
Wear what?
We'll get to that. It's a statement piece.
And what kind of statement is that?
Relax, kid. You should be excited.
You're going to summon Johnny Blaze for us.
I'm curious to see if this really works.
I think Robbie will do fine. So let's be clear.
How am I supposed to summon Johnny Blaze? I don't summon. Summoning is not my thing.
What's the latest intel? Here's the latest. These are the current priorities. I'm here if you need me.
Hunter, did you hear this?
I did. I was standing right here.
Be honest with me. Am I really the right person to be summoning Johnny Blaze?
You have been worried about your place on the team, Robbie. This is a good chance to show everyone how capable you are.
I hope that when the time came to prove myself, I'd get a little more advance notice.
Did you have other concerns?
Yeah, but we don't have a week to go over all of them. So let's go. Just tell me what I gotta do.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself, but I have been accused of hogging the ball before. Stay out of trouble.
The forge is a...
Another project? Not my best work.
Good day, Hunter.
Back again. Time's wasting, Hunter. Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different. Just what I needed. Judgment is upon them. I guess it is a tough decision. I'll drag 'em all to hell. The fire burns brighter. Just what I needed. Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready. Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready.
Let's see him try to handle me now. Better test this out next time. Gonna put the hurt on him for sure.
You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now. And just sit back. Always improvements. That's got me feeling ready to go. Just the boost I was looking for.
Do your thing.
So, you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was joking.
We are not. These cuffs of Cyttorak should allow the Mirror Table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the writer, if we are going to find Blaze and the page.
fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome. I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
When we find Blaze, who's gonna knock him around? Why will it be me?
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope you reach him first. They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no for an answer.
I will handle that part.
What the hell?
You're all a pack of fools.
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go for it.
Go for what? Hold on!
Another meat puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
You could have died on your feet, Johnny. Now look at you. Pathetic. I'm letting you go. The Blaze is meant to suffer. It will be by my hand.
As long as you're turning over that page to Lilith, you do what you have to do.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
My strength grows further.
ugly one. About that. Hope you're ready. I'm gonna rip you a new one. Bad luck for you, bub. Kiss it goodbye.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That's the spirit.
My children are coming for you.
They have not changed their plans.
These servants of Lilith have no souls to judge. Hell is the only place.
Then let us send them home, quickly.
All will be judged.
That was
You bring judgment upon yourself. Let us finish this.
The light will heal you.
I owe you a cola.
You are too weak for this fight.
Stay down. You're with me, kid.
None can stand. Nice.
They're down. But I don't think you're out of the woods yet.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
Let my mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve, then?
Good question. But right now I got a better one. You want this? That what you're all here for? Well, here, have it. Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait, he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Quaid, Martha, where you get?
heated.
Yes, they are.
Maybe you still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Darkness was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself, lady. None will despair.
Whatever gets the job done.
You have earned this. Your mother abandons you. Feel my call. Just like old times. This shall be of great help. Again, Lilith's servants fall.
Not looking.
I am impressed.
some for the rest of us.
The Soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough. Now we face the servants of another. Return to your mother. Now that was something. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Hope you're ready.
Prepare yourselves. You doom yourself by association.
They are being reinforced.
These creatures are barely worth our time.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them. And quickly.
Too easy. Bad luck for you, bub.
You were unprepared.
It is time.
Nice move, bub.
assistance. Behold the light's gift.
You have my thanks. Vengeance is needed. All the help I need.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Next time, run while you still can.
Whoever gets the job done.
Now it's my turn.
I suppose it's something. Suffer your crimes.
Whatever gets the job done.
Your suffering begins.
Nice help. Your wrath.
Mindless followers suffer the same fate.
That must have taken practice. Crude, but effective. Now for something real special.
Was that truly your best?
Not looking good.
Is that the best you've got?
Lilith will be disappointed in you.
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
How old is this game?
Trust me, Magic. Tomorrow, are you just...
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilin corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption, and the traveling lightworker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course, I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the Lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
Pretty sure is not enough, especially not when meddling with powers that are as unstable as chaos magic.
Oh, seriously, Hunter? I thought you would be on board with this.
The incantation killed someone, Nico. It just does not sound safe. And I want you to be safe, always.
Oh, it's definitely not safe.
How so?
Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on chaos magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Lilith's darkness cannot corrupt me.
Right, because you are just so good and pure that you could never ever fall.
Correct.
Well, at least you're on board.
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini praecepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I can handle anything.
That's my favorite resurrected half-demon demon hunter. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Wanna hear it? My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
Maybe one day you will see Blaze for the man he truly is. I hope it comes soon.
I don't. The guy's a stone-cold legend. No reason why we should look for ways to tear him down. Especially after he saved our asses.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
The one who deserves all the slack is you, Robbie. You have grown so much since I first met you.
You really think so?
I know so. Forget Blaze and keep the focus on you. There is a mad genius somewhere in you as well.
Oh. I don't know about that. But maybe I am too hard on myself sometimes.
Save that hardness for Hydra.
Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I'm so proud to be the Spirit of Vengeance, too.
Your car is definitely more impressive than Blaze's motorcycle.
I had to tune this baby up. She sure took a beating out in the desert. Later, Hunter.
So you mean like last week?
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers. Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator? I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
Of course, but I put them in my gamma pants. Sorry.
You have gamma pants? Jealous?
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
The rivalry between you and Strange is somewhat amusing, but the time for amusements is running out. You need to find a way to work together.
Are you kidding me? I love the Doc. Yeah, he's a little stiff, but we're like brothers. I even let him use my beard trimmers.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular, I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
Forget about revenge, Tony. Think about the ways that technology could be used for good. I cannot allow my own vengeance to consume me.
Well, I see your point. I don't want to wallow in the muck, stay above it, etc., etc. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work.
We were so close to having the parchment of power.
The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
Had you not forced his hand, perhaps he would not have used it, Mother.
Men like Blaze need little justification for their actions, don't they? Besides, it was not I who set the Soulless upon you. It's bad enough you and your misguided heroes are hell-bent on keeping the parchment from me. If someone, something else were to get their hands on that wretched thing.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
Your forces butcher all in their path. You send assassins to cut our throats. Forgive me if I fail to believe you are trying to help us, Mother.
Not us, child. You. Everything I do is for you. Despite how it may seem at this moment, that will never change. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
There are gonna be consequences for Blaze Reed.
I'm ready when you are.
I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that.
How's it going, boss? I have high expectations. Listen, Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with yet.
It's not crazy if it works, and it will work. You have to have faith.
Oh, I've got all the faith in the world, because the alternative is not good. Capital N, capital G.
We will use Spanner's barrier, and we will take the accelerator.
Your sudden confidence here is a good sign. Now we'll just have to explain it to Hunter.
Yes, although the dog armor we take extra explanation.
Hunter! Consider yourself the only invitee to my favorite meat time spot.
The only one? How did I win that honor?
I'll spare you the sappy stuff, but you've climbed to the top of my friendship ladder. Almost at the top.
But if I am almost at the top, then who is my competition?
Someone. You don't know them. I've got a life outside of this place, you know?
Sure you do. What is their name?
It's Okay, fine. It's you, alright? You've been the best friend I've had since I was on the run, and I feel gross saying that out loud.
You do?
Kinda. But that's a me gross and not a you gross. Could you just please change the subject before I sink through the floor?
Of course. What are best friends for?
Oh my god.
I am surprised your favorite spot is the chapel.
Believe it or not, my family used to go to church religiously when I was a kid, so pretentious old buildings give me this comforting vibe. It wasn't always like this.
What changed?
Do I look like a psych major? But if I had to guess, I would say I needed to peel the rotten layers my dear mom left behind to get to my healthier innards. You know, onion style. And I took your advice. I accepted what happened with my parents.
Acceptance is important, but do not forget. Learn from it.
Oh, don't worry. I don't plan on letting anyone betray me like my mom did, ever again. Now, there is no holding me back, and like you've been there for me, I'll be there for you. When we face your mom one final time, I want you to know, I got your back. Whatever you need, I'm your witch.
It's Johnny Another project?
Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise.
Starting Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil Grimoire. Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos. Listen, Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with yet.
It's not crazy if it works, and it will work. You have to have faith.
Oh, I've got all the faith in the world, because the alternative is not good. Capital N, capital G.
We will pierce Banner's barrier, and we will take the accelerator.
Taking your sudden confidence. Ready when you are, Hunter. Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Was that Latin? Mine's rusty. Also, did old Skullhead just damn us?
Disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Dark Horde comes with a price. Hunter, I have some good news.